What is going on? Welcome back to the Paranormal Down podcast. I'm Nathan.
Rachel. I'm right.
It's so good to be back with you guys. How are y'all been?
I've been pretty good. Thank you for asking. I mean, how have you guys been since the last time we made this podcast? Word it fucked out.
Yeah, it's been a time. And right now we're live on YouTube. The last time I checked, we had a few people watching, but they were communicating well in the comment section.
Yeah.
And I think they both liked the show. Hit the like button. That always helps. So if you're listening later, just hit the like button, man. More stories. Come on.
They're quality stories. I mean, who doesn't want that? Better quality, everything.
Yeah.
But we have jobs right now. And some people make this a hobby.
Yeah.
That could totally be us. So I'm willing to put that time in.
Oh, yeah. Right now, it's just a hobby, but it's going to be career.
That's what I'm hoping for. I'm very hopeful. Make them time, so I'll just make YouTube to help me with my bills.
Yeah. It's got to pay the bills before we can... Because, we had talked not too long ago about the future, what it's going to bring, and we want to travel the world making, basically, just doing YouTube videos, ghost hunts out the ass,
Right.
podcast, creepy places, the whole nine.
2 glass of coffee.
And those of you who are watching on YouTube right now over there, I can't see you. You might not be there anymore. But, I mean, come on, you guys are the first audience on our live, so we appreciate the hell out of you being here. Gotta fiddle with something without trying. Always, there we go. Alright, so we did one of our shorts this past week on our channel was about the nursery rhyme, Bring Around the Rose. Was it not?
Right, yeah, it was. Yeah, that falls under the TikTok. If you haven't, go check out our TikTok, guys.
Yep, Paranormal Bound. Is it just Paranormal Bound or Paranormal Bound Podcast? What they call it?
It's Paranormal Dot Bound.
Paranormal Dot Bound.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's a podcast that doesn't on anything. That's just the name that pops up like a video. Come on, old girl, get with the program. I'm old. I tried to dance. How old was he? He said, a 6-year-old did that wah something where I was looking for guys. He did. Now,
I think that came from SpongeBob, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't know.
It was the episode. Well, they nerd out on SpongeBob. I forgot what episode it was, but one of the fish kept on wah.
Yeah.
It was awesome. Do you guys want him in?
Well, let's go. No, I don't want right now.
Because I was going to toss it and smack one of the mics.
They love it. I'm really glad I said no.
Yeah, so for those of you who just listening earlier, I turned the volume all the way up and shouting into the mic and forgot to turn my headphones off before I did that. So I destroyed my ears as well, but I got Victoria.
And that is what you call karma.
Yeah, that was instant karma too.
Instant.
Usually it would take longer, Usually I would just walk out of here and trip or something, but no, I got my ears running as well.
Victoria got karma over. Nobody needed though.
Oh.
Don't talk about it. It's like a broke ankle, right? She got pins and plates and screws in her ankle.
Mm-hmm.
Well, she's tried to jump out and scare me, right? Well, when she did, the fucking we didn't even get her tunnels in it. Fail and popped her right in the fucking there's that roof. Yeah, definitely right on the
Did it make a sound?
I don't know. I felt it ached for like a few minutes.
Oh.
It made like the phone ring.
I'll throw up on this podcast, right?
Now you even look like me though, I don't even know.
I will vomit all over this mic.
Yeah.
So, nursery rhymes, man. So, do you guys remember how old you were the first time you heard Ring Around the Rosie?
Yeah, like, don't know anybody.
I'm gonna say 3 or 4. Age 3 or 4. What are you doing?
It's sad that he's doing something on the wall.
Morse coding.
Yeah, probably. But I know I was probably a kid, like 4 or 5.
It was probably a Head Start, like they call it Steadison. Ring around the rosie.
Oh yeah, you was in Head Start?
Yeah, it was. Now,
Did you? Yes, I did. Fuck.
well, Head Start
I got
wasn't.
to the kindergarten. There I went.
They took Head Start out. Like I think it was a government thing. They took Head Start completely out.
I don't know.
Everyone started kindergarten.
I thought even I think preschool has always been a thing.
I didn't go to preschool. I started in Head Start.
I know. That was pretty cool around here. Y'all were across state line.
Yeah.
I think it was preschool here, but I don't fucking know. I just know I started in kindergarten.
Yeah, there's still a video out there somewhere of all of us running in and sitting down, and it just brings back the nostalgic vibes. And then, yeah, it's enough to make you cry.
Well, are we gonna go ahead and get into these nursery rhyme stories?
Yeah.
Where have I been? What we've been talking about?
Oh my God.
That's a blooper for YouTube. We would have to cut that out. That happens sometimes.
That does. But that's why I love podcasts. Man, they just flow. They just flow nicely, you know? So, do you guys remember the words to Ring Around the Rosie?
Wearing your round rose and your pocket full of posies.
And that shit is beautiful fun.
If there was any more to that song, then no, I don't remember.
I don't think there was, but didn't you'd find another version of it that said
Tissues.
a tissue or a tisha or something?
Something in you was fucking funny.
Yeah, the U.S. said ashes to ashes.
No, the UK was ashes to ashes, or England song that UK.
Oh, we got a viewer from them.
You know.
You can tell you that now.
But the US fucking says a tissue, like, but I've never heard that till we sing that.
It wasn't a tissue, it was a dash tissue. So it must be pronounced a different way.
No idea. Oh my god, fast if it on with the screen.
It must have, I can't see the screen right now.
Well, turn it around. It's fine. Nothing, you can turn it around.
I'm already snug up in this corner, man. I'm gonna make a lot of noise. I don't know. Zoom in on it. See if you can see any.
It's making I'm in trouble.
Oh. Hey, a heart's a heart. It don't matter where it come from.
Hey, yeah, I'll be on a rolling on there this side.
You on there right now? How many viewers are there?
Too. And I'm like, and people know that's fun. And it's only going so cool to me. I'm not gonna be one of them either. There's 3.
Alright, so from what we could gather, Ring Around the Rosie, now there is no definite proof of this. This is all fan theory and some lore, but apparently Ring Around the Rosie itself was written about bubonic plague, I believe.
It was black plague.
Was the bubonic and the black plague the same thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
The plague's the plague.
I thought there was multiple plagues though.
No, the plague's the plague.
Oh, hell. So,
The great plague.
so it basically, Ring Around the Rosie, from what I read, it said, Ring Around the Rosie was like a rosy red looking rash that you would get somewhere on your body at the beginning. Pockets full of posy was from all the death, and of course this was back before sanitation, so the death was everywhere. People just dropped dead in random fields. The people would bring posies like flowers, put them in their pocket so they didn't have to smell death all around. Ashes to ashes, they tried to cremate a bunch of people, getting rid of all the bodies, and then we all fall down and no one survived, basically.
You know, burning bodies, there was some outbreak in the western days, and I cannot think of the sickness, but that's what they did in this tiny ass little cowboy town, of burning the bodies when shit hit it.
That is a very terrifying reality to live in.
For modern medicine.
Yeah. Yeah. That was the creepy part of it all. So yeah, just let you know this little nursery rhyme that you've heard of ever since you were a child could definitely have a creepy backstory to it.
London Bridge was pretty dark.
Wasn't that something about child sacrifice? Dear, just falling down, falling down, falling down.
I just found another version of the Ring of Inverted Beat. It seems kind of
Oh,
there.
yeah, go for it.
It's Ring Around the Rosie. The actors fall and flows deep, shatters faith in empty place. She comes when we fall down.
Who is she? Like, I want to know who the hell she is. That's just very broad. Like, is this our segue into La Llorona? Is she part of it?
Is it her?
It's her. Did you guys hear my neck phone just then?
I thought that was your burger.
That was my neck.
Oh my god.
Like, that felt immaculate. I started sweating. Hold on, one.
Beat it. Okay, yeah.
Cause I heard a lady did that somewhere. She cracked her own neck. She felt fine, but then she started getting a headache. She started sweating, and then she died because she snapped her neck in half. She didn't know it. Huh? You guys know what popping knuckles is?
Yeah.
Fluid.
Yeah.
That is terrifying to know. Like, you just got fluid built up under your knuckles or under your...
You wanna know what's still crazy? You know something even crazier? How science works. We are never fully touching. You remember that? Something, the atoms or something, we're never fully, like, there's still a space, so we're never just touching. Our hands, yes.
My fingers are definitely touching.
No. It's something that there's a barrier. And I cannot remember when I learned that or where I learned it.
I could have went the rest of my fucking life without knowing that.
It fucks me up because, like, forever your finance, and I don't remember what exactly it's called, but.
Wait a minute, Adolf. Hang on. How do you feel your stuff touching your other...
Dude, don't fucking
Listen to the nerves of your finger.
But do they connect without physical touch?
Well, yeah, it makes your nervous system.
So now,
And that's where your brain feeds it too.
I've got one thought process in my head right now, and I can't go into it because of monetization. But if you are, fuck, I don't know what to say. If you are, so you're not touching yourself?
If you are intimately pleasuring
Yourself, yes. So you're not, Rachel, you asshole.
hold on. Once again, the electromagnetic repulsion force between electrons of their atoms and the electrons of the object they're touching. Knew it. I fucking knew it. It's a whole thing, and it's fucked me up since I learned it. And sometimes I just randomly think of it, and that was one of those times that I just followed it.
When you embrace the person you're in love with, you can never embrace them.
Isn't it like the barrier on your stuff too?
Yeah. Essentially, yeah.
What about your flower?
See, that was a better way than I could. I couldn't figure out how to. So I just made the hand motion.
Yeah.
Usually more vile than actually saying it.
Yeah, the force that's like an invisible like barrier. It's a whole thing.
Somebody finds it on and said, "Do you a slave doctor?"
Blade.
Like, they have to be, I don't know.
Oh, hard doctor. Harley the plague doctor. No. There's a witch in this room, and if we had some salt, we could really have some fun. Like, I bet y'all have that big thing container of salt somewhere in this house. Put a circle around it, or it's just stuff there.
You got the most better jokes, honestly.
So you offended her.
Oh.
Remember, she was stopping looking at you.
Oh, yeah. Crap.
Oh, yeah, everybody, if I sound like a bitch, it's because I'm not smoking nicotine anymore.
That is a terrifying place to be. Do we still have the 2 viewers on there?
We have, well, it was 3, now it's 2, and then we have a wife now. But we have 7 now.
That's good for the first.
Okay, let's go a little bit deeper in this, the touch theory.
Oh, God.
The sensation of touch is your brain's interpretation. Why did that just fucking...
Interpretation.
Why did that just fucking...
Interpretation.
I don't know why I feel...
I just said turpentine.
Right. Anyways, it's your brain's interpretation of the electromagnetic resistance. The stronger the force you apply, the stronger the repulsion becomes, which you feel is pressure. I cannot read tonight.
So my fingers are not touching it.
No. It's a whole fucking thing, dude.
Yeah, the whole fucking thing that I just
Y'all, wait, I went to school.
in that place.
Yeah, I went to a totally different school. This is like all of it.
Y'all school had a budget. Ours did not.
What do you mean had a budget?
I mean, y'all had some type of...
They were rich downers.
Yeah.
We
had homeless people off the street that taught us math and English and science.
had donations.
Well, I think that.
Like, our teachers worked for a pack of cigarettes and a cup of coffee every day.
Yeah, and most of them didn't
I had a teacher in the 7th grade that used to smoke cigarettes and I heard that in the closet with 20 classes.
Yeah, we didn't have that. You could still get in trouble for that.
And she got fired when she got caught, but
Why wouldn't you just go outside?
because you can't smoke on school property.
That's right.
Yeah, she would just go in her little closet and smoke her cigarette.
How did no one find that out?
I have no fucking idea.
That should have been pretty open at some point.
I don't know what she's doing, but she would go in her closet. It's in a career, some shit like that.
Maybe it was like an old bathroom that still had a fan. That would somewhat work.
Is it that old bathroom?
Yeah.
Dude, that school was brand new when I went to it.
Other than like
Yeah. I remember moving from the old grammar school to the new grammar school in like kindergarten, 1st grade. I think it's kindergarten.
I vaguely remember kindergarten. I didn't go back in the 1st grade.
Oh, damn. I didn't get, I failed one class my whole life. That was in algebra, dude.
You're just overachiever.
No, I didn't give a fuck. I failed, bro, a class. I barely scraped by. I don't even know how
I thought you said you only failed one class the entire.
Yeah, I've only failed one class my entire life. She probably ain't never failed in it.
I think
This is not a boy. Oh, dang on this.
I was waiting on you to catch on.
this is 63.
Do you realize how hard I had to hold back? That's what she said just then.
I didn't realize I'd added to it, but no, I've never had a D. It was always F's.
Damn, I didn't know it.
Shit, I did.
I did when I lived in Oklahoma. But I didn't. I don't think I did, but that when I first started at school, like 1st and 2nd grade, when you got your report card, I think this is how it worked. In those days, you didn't have to, like, you just got the report card and just went home. And if your parents wanted to know your grades, they could call the school. But then you had to take it home, and they had to get the copy back signed.
No,
That started, I knew I was screwed.
down. That was always a thing when I was in school. That was every quarter or something like that.
You could get a paddle the next day if it wasn't signed.
Oh my word. Did you ever go to the tinier school that's 10 minutes away from one? There was a teacher there when I was in 2nd grade, and this woman, she paddled me like every single day. Well, one of them was because I was staring off into space. Another one is because I didn't know where I was in the book. Another one is because when I was taking a test, I was just sitting there looking at it. Like, this bitch just paddled me for that fucking reason. And you know what? If you ever see this, catch me outside, girl. Catch me outside. I'm fucking ready.
Yeah, paddling's sucked because we had, at the bigger school down there, not the small one you're talking about, we had a teacher. I don't know how this woman pulled this off, but usually, if you guys remember getting paddled, did they paddle at your school?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You would go into the hall, you'd put both hands on the wall, not really in a bend over position, but somewhat, you poke the ass out a little bit, and they would just swing with one arm, 3 legs. This teacher, I don't know, I never got paddled by her, but I had a friend who did. As soon as he went out there, he assumed position. He got his hands on the wall because he knew what was coming. She's like, "Now, grab your ankles."
Oh my god.
And he's like, "What?" He's like, "Grab your ankles." So he did that, and she swung it like a baseball bat.
Holy shit.
He was tough in high school. He actually works with us now. I'll tell you after we get offline.
Who is the teacher?
Kennedy was the last name.
FUD.
Huh?
What grade?
6.
6? Holy.
Do you know her?
I have her.
Did you ever get paddled by that woman?
Hell no.
Ooh. Now, she was passionate. She was the only passionate teacher I ever seen that really cared about what she did.
Yeah.
But when she paddled you, she did it for real.
Yeah.
This guy came back in, just, I've never seen him so much in pain. And you heard that. You know, when everyone got paddled, you were quiet. You wanted to hear it. We were all psychopaths.
Yeah. This day they were crying.
Yeah, the wait for the cry. And then that thing echoed. And those walls in those schools, every school echoes. Like, that echoes. Paddle going on? Dude. But that woman swung it like a baseball bat.
You know the woman across the little cot? The other one?
And let me think.
What?
Yes.
Racist bitch.
Was she?
Yeah.
Which one of you are on YouTube?
Right? You know, the one that volume up.
I was reading that shit.
How many viewers is out on it right now?
This morning.
Well,
What 7? Let me get off.
it's like everything was echoing. I'm like, we are not attached to that damn live right now. But yeah. So, we have ADP so damn bad, it's not even funny. How do we go from the Black Plague and nursery rhyme to friction to finding out that my finger, fuck science, my fingers are touching, to getting paddled, and then a damn Viking teacher that would do it like a baseball bat? We got so far out of whack, it's crazy, man. It's good listening, I guess. And to the drivers, I'm just going to say the drivers that listen to our stuff, thank you. You know who you are. Thank you so much for listening. And if you're, let me think. What was that? And you were, what ones to watch?
What for? I don't know any of the drivers. I know the safety guys did.
Both of them?
Yeah.
Okay, it's safety. Safety guys.
The one we always talk to, he's watched a lot of, or I think he probably watched all of this, or most of this, not all of it. He keeps up with it.
Hello, if you're there.
Well, to the safety guy that we talk to the most, I know someone who smokes in the warehouse. I'm not going to mention any names.
You better quit.
I'm not mentioning any names,
That's ain't fucked up.
but
That's how you don't bring on a fight this one.
well, you just gave it away. I wasn't mentioning names.
I ain't saying it's me.
I mean, where else does my paycheck come from?
It ain't me.
Are you sure?
No.
I'm just saying, it was someone. I just seen someone do it one time.
Going on, I at least threw up on a trailer. I used to work with them.
All right, what was the backstory with London Bridge. Did you ever find that?
Oh, yeah, it was the Great London Fire of 1666, apparently.
That was a couple years ago.
A couple.
About 100, but yeah, a couple.
1-4. It's subject for debate. A lot of people believe that it's when London Bridge fell after the Great Fire of London. It's 1666. But experts argue that it refers I skipped it. It refers to an alleged Viking invasion of 1014 during London Bridge was full now.
Wow. This was
That's cool.
years ago, dude, so
Yeah.
definitely not the same as it looks now.
Old Norse poems supposedly have verses written that sound like the Arthurian London Bridge poems. Is broken down, gold is one, and bright renown. And that's from 1230.
That, good God, that's almost 1,000 years.
That's long. That's like, almost 800. North Fiddler. Very interesting. Norse.
Yes, Norse people that, dude, on a side note, I seen, and we could do a whole episode about this if you guys want to. I seen a video today from Sunday Coolties podcast, which, shout out Sunday Coolties. If you guys see us, please shout us out with your podcast. Thank you. Anyway, they were stating that some of the, there was a story from the Viking era. There was this really big Viking guy with red hair that when battle would start, he would go lay down in his tent or in his yurt, whatever it is, and he would go into a trance-like sleep right before the battle started, and they couldn't wake him up. But when he did, a giant grizzly bear would come running out of the woods and kill all of the enemy people there. Like-
That's true. That's a very spirit. That's
It's Skinwalker, Dunny.
I would want that too.
They were tying it together with Skinwalkers, but it was every time he would go to sleep, grizzly bear would run out and it would slaughter. They couldn't kill it, and then as soon as he woke up, it would fade into darkness. It would disappear.
Yeah.
So the theory is he was the Skinwalker from back in the North days, and he was a massive grizzly bear.
Speaking of the Norse, pagan era, what are they called? Seers. We should do some research into the Seers.
Was that the Steels?
That's their.
Steel people or what?
No, it's like the prophets. They're like prophets. They see the future. They do some kind of ritual. And then you know how we do palm readings?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's similar to that, but it's they're seeing their future, predicting their future.
Okay, so fortune tellers, basically.
Fortune tellers, they got
Norse?
Yes, but they were like hardcore into that shit. Like that was, they really believed in that.
It was like their version of a pep talk.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Tell them where they're going in life.
Do they have they would ask him how's the battle gonna go and stuff like that?
Yes.
I don't know if they could tell him that. Of course, they might have been like threatened to death to tell him good things. It would be it would definitely be I just lost my whole train of thought.
He said, I'm not making any noise. I'm just gonna lie.
It is silent as a mouse. Oh, come here. All right. We got 2 viewers right now, 6 likes. Whoever took that like back, I will find you. I will find you. All right, guys, we're going to get off here for this live. We will go live plenty more times coming up soon. Share this with your friends. We are still on the podcast right now. Peace. Thank you. Are you sure you want to stop streaming? Yes. And it will be really cool to see how many views that gets later.
Someone used it up.
31.
Okay.
We got 4 new subscribers out of that live.
Oh, yeah. So we're up to 449. No,
454.
54. Hell yeah.
It says that on mine.
And that video, that's just another video on the channel now.
Yep.
People can view it. So yeah, we're doing good now, man. Now I can have my phone back. Figure out how to use the summary for those lives coming up soon.
Yeah.
So yeah. All right, so we went over with the London Bridge, which the London Bridge one did not have too much significance, if you ask me. But it was Ring Around the Rosie that was really creepy to me.
About 40. Yep.
Should get my stomach growling.
Not as long.
My
What's
stomach.
your stomach growling? Or did you sit there pants?
No, that was my stomach growling.
Cause he be sitting in his pants.
He be chitting? Is that what you just said?
He can fart and walk away for an hour and come back and it's still not fine.
Dude, that was just in TJ's office.
No, it wasn't later.
No, TJ ain't listen to these podcasts.
No, yeah.
But if he did, TJ, I straight up shit in your office. And it was still there an hour later.
I'm pretty sure it was nice.
Confirmed. So yeah. Alright guys. This is just a short podcast. We're gonna come back for another one here in a little bit. Or I might just pause this one. I don't know. I think we can pause it. Oh, and we are back from our nicely deserved break. So we're going to get into the part 2. And let me see if I screw this up. The story of La Llorona. I got it.
Wow, then I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
Yes, we love the tales of La Llorona.
Shit is freaky.
Ronnie can say it perfectly with me, and we should have to practice.
Right.
Now, poor baby Rachel, she can't even. She can't even know.
I get that. Oh, I did it.
What is this?
Oh, I can't hold it.
It sounds like you're talking to Ruby.
Oh, okay. La Llorona, the woman by the water.
Yeah, bring your mic closer in.
What about that?
No, you need to get close.
Is that good?
That's good though. There.
Alright. La Llorona, the woman by the water. I grew up thinking God dang it. La Llorona. La Llorona
La Llorona.
was just a story parents told to scare their children. But last summer, I learned how real she can feel. My cousin, Mateo, I shouldn't be one of you, man.
You want me to read it?
Fuck it. Gotta learn somehow. Invited me to stay at his place outside of El Paso. His house sits only a few hundred feet from a dried up riverbed. At night, that place gets quiet, the kind of quiet where you can hear your own heartbeat. On my second night, I woke up around 2 a.m. to the sound of a woman crying outside. It wasn't a scream, it wasn't panic. It was this low, broken sobbing, like someone had been crying for hours. At first, I thought maybe a neighbor needed help, so I looked out Mateo's window, and that's when I saw her. She was standing at the edge of the riverbed, wearing a long white dress that dragged on the ground. Her hair was so black it almost blended into the night. She wasn't moving, just standing there, shoulders shaking, facing the water. I whispered, "Hey, are you okay?" But she didn't respond. I stepped outside thinking maybe she was in trouble. But then my foot hit the dirt. The crying stopped completely. It was silent. She turned her head just enough for me to see the edge of her cheek. And I swear to you, her skin looked like wet, cracked porcelain. Then she whispered,
"It's time for me."
what she said. Where are my children? My stomach dropped. I tried to back up slowly, but when I looked again, she was gone. I ran back inside and slammed the door. Mateo burst out of his room and said, "Did you hear it too?" He looked terrified. He said Wolf will cure her every few months. following the river, still searching for the kid she drowned centuries ago. And the worst part, when I went back to my room, my window, the one facing the river, was open. I know I locked it. And on the sill, in the dust, were 2 tiny wet handprints, like from children. If you want,
Yeah.
I'll lock it there.
That was a personal story that someone had written that allegedly they had seen La Llorona, which, I mean, is she, Ronnie, you're going to have to help here. Is she only in Mexico or Texas?
Well, apparently, no, she is not only in Mexico. If you think back to what is she, I mean, that's the 1500s, maybe. And
Maybe I'll know the story and I've heard.
well, her famous craft. Well, yeah, it's
That's what
she was an indigenous woman, and she fell in love with a wealthy Spanish nobleman. And then he was in love with her, and they had children. And then one night she had communicated with another woman.
Yeah.
And then whenever she was in a floating Greece, she dragged her children to the river and drowned them. And then after she realized what she had done, she fell to her knees and she just cried, and screamed and wept. Essentially what people hear outside.
She acted out of rage and regretted it.
And then she died right after that, soon after.
Well, see, I had seen or read where she had actually drowned herself and had seen her. She drowned herself.
She could have. I know, let's see. Her emotional breakdown, she pulled her children to the river and drowned them. The moment the water closed over them, she realized what she'd done. She screamed and cried in horror. And some versions she drowned herself too, and others she spent the rest of her life searching desperately for her children until she died of grief. So maybe the trauma was so bad, what she did, that it's almost like her brain went, what is it called? Her brain went into psychosis. And she didn't accept it, and she thought her children were missing.
Yeah. They're I think, what if she thought hallucinations of her children? And it just drove her crazy. And she just started getting crap. And so that is what created her echo. But back to where I think it originated from. If you remember, this says 1500s, that gets way back. So it's way back then, Brooklyn. So we're geographically correct.
That's that is my house.
Yes, the map to say. So, Mexico went all the way up towards New Mexico, Colorado, California, all the way through the Arizona. I mean,
So she's in the Midwest.
yeah, or and then there's been some people, reported something similar, but it could have, but I'm not this in that story. So.
I mean, it's definitely a possibility. So the story that Rachel just read, this kid, Anthony's cousin Mateo, which, by the way, I would have screwed that name up too. I thought I was going to say Me Too or something like that. Matteo. But if he saw... Now, her name was Maria. Where did the name La Llorona come from?
What does it mean?
The way things woman.
Okay. I thought that was her name.
Well, here's a little more to add to that folklore, or if it is true, to add to the story. After she died, when she arrived at the gates of heaven, she is told she cannot enter until she finds her children. That she is trapped here for eternity because
Her children are gone.
are in heaven. She can't find them
And if she can't, so she is cursed
for eternity.
for eternity. So, modern sightings, people today claim to hear her crying near rivers, creeks, and quiet roads, especially in Mexico. The American Southwest and Central America, where she's often described as a tall, thin woman in a torn white dress, long black hair covering her face, pale and skeletal features when you get close, a chilling, echoing wail. Okay, first of all, pale if you get close. When you get close, no, I ain't get close. Look, I'm the type of person that's going to help somebody in need, but if it looks sketchy. I'm helping from afar, like, can you hear me? Turn around, show me your whole face.
You want to hear something crazy? And I didn't know this, which I don't. I'm not from Texas. I don't know much of a certain thing. I don't know a lot about Texas. But there is a famous creek in Texas named Woman Hollering Creek, named after La Llorona.
What part of Texas?
I don't know. That's let's see.
Because all of Texas was Mexico.
San Antonio, a real creek located between Seguin and San Antonio. Also, I've seen it.
I was literally there just a few months ago.
That's wild.
I wish I could have done that.
You know, there's stories of it from going through El Paso. And my uncle, or my cousin, my bad. My cousin, he had a video. Because he drives the 18 months now.
Yeah.
He was before some police spots at that time. And he pans the video to the right. And then as he went to the right, you can see a person there. And then whenever it come back through, it was still there. But there was nothing, like, you can see that there was nothing there, and then there was something. Then it wasn't supposed to be there. He's driving down the road. So it was a person wearing something white. And, you know, if he didn't drive past that, I'll have to check it.
Well, El Paso comes up quite a bit. Now, El Paso is South Texas.
That's
So, back when this happened, like you guys said, Mexico was much bigger.
I know, and that's on the border also.
Yeah, so it could have been right there, which back then would have been the middle of Mexico.
Yeah, but if it goes all the way, like San Antonio, that's on the top of Texas. Well,
It's about, 400 or 500 miles away?
you get at South Austin.
Yeah.
It's a good way away from El Paso, so.
So, I've got another thing that says why it's so iconic. So, why La Llorona is so iconic is her story of blend heartbreak, jealousy, guilt, and fear of losing children, and ideas of spirits stuck between worlds. That goes into what you said about her not being able to go to heaven because she doesn't have her children with her. You know, it's a cautionary tale, a ghost story, and a cultural legend all in one. You know, and is there any story that you guys have heard of that she attacked somebody?
Well, from the story that I've heard, or there's one where they said, like, on a trip to Puerto Rico, they heard a woman crying near the shore. So, like, she said the water was calm and that no one was around, but the crying sounded like it was just feet away. And then one of the locals told her that she comes before storm. And then a hurricane hit 2 days later.
Is she only, during or after hurricanes?
Well, I don't know, because I have another story here. You want to hear it?
Definitely.
Okay, I'm going to tell it from first part. This kind of. Okay, it says, I was 9. My cousins and I heard a woman sobbing by the canal near our abuela's house. We thought someone drowned. When we ran for the sound, the temperature dropped and the crying stopped instantly, as if someone shut it off. Then from behind us we heard, "Donde está mi hijo?" And no one was there.
What does that mean? Is that
I needed 4 months children. Where, yeah.
where am I children? So that her goes to. He always questions people who see her and says, "Where are my children?"
Yeah, where am I children?
Which is weird because she knows. Or does she know?
Unless her hell is living in the pollute because to drown children.
Yeah.
That is so bad.
Your worst day over and over. Yeah.
Your worst absolute day. That's how the TV Lucifer does hell.
There's a few people that have that outlook on what hell it is.
Yeah, and I heard a story one time, which I'll get into it after we get done with La Llorona, but it gives a different kind of concept at all.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I don't know what would be worse, burning for eternity, or fucking reliving the worst of life. The worst thing you've ever done over and over and over.
Burning for eternity, that's one thing, that's terrible. Living the worst thing you've ever dealt with not everyone in the world deals with something very horrible too.
Right.
But the one I got, it was actually a video. If I can't remember, I think it was Creepypasta on their YouTube channel that did a story. You got to hear it?
Yep.
So it's the concept of hell. So take away the burning and everything like that. Hell is a giant city called Dis, D-I-S. And you show up there exactly how you died. And when you show up there, you start in a birthing pod. So the guy that is telling the story says that he shows up in this birthing pod and you basically get born onto the streets. So you're butt naked too, by the way. You have to find clothes to shit, but you are born, you hit the street, and he says very discombobulated. You're just looking around, you don't know what's going on. It's not hot down there. But he says a man walks up to him and he tries to reach out for help, and this man starts eating him alive until he dies again.
Oh shit.
Because the only food you can eat in hell is other people. And the only water you can drink, sometimes it rains in this city called Dis, but you have to boil the water or you'll die of a whole nother disease, and then you'll end up right back in that birthing sack. And there are people that are in grief, they're in pact, they're in cult, all kinds of stuff. And if you guys will remind me, I'll send you on the story to listen to. It's one hell of a ride, but basically, there's no way out. The only way out, you can go outside the city, and the person telling the story says that he did go outside the city. But you just walk into basically nothingness. It's gray. You can see the sun, but it doesn't give warmth or comfort. It's just a gray blob in the sky, and you just basically starve to death, but you won't die until you go back to the city, and then he just fell down and just turned to nothing and back into that birthing sack. And there's supposedly one person down there that never dies. He's some Viking or something like that. But, so yeah, there's all kinds of, like, gangs and everything like that. So imagine this. You have to fight for survival. You have to constantly be on the lookout. You have to eat someone who is alive to survive. You have to boil the water. You have to find tools. You have to do all this.
Sounds like a good video, man.
It does, don't it?
It really does.
But if you think about it, and there is one way out. There's like pillars of fire that come down that it's basically people doing seances on Earth. And you have to, like, take over the body of somebody to get out. But if you die, you go right back there. And they did say it too, however you died on Earth, it's how you come out. So if you're paralyzed, you're fucked.
Fuck.
Yeah. That's the only thing, too.
Then that shit, that sucks. Yeah, but I mean, if you're shitty enough part, go to this table. That's what you desire.
Stephen Hawking.
Yeah.
I haven't found masters that bump.
He's on pedophile.
Last broker, yeah.
Yeah. And he can't eat in food.
Yeah.
Well, I ain't gonna have the little computer. It's hopping eat.
So yeah, it's a different concept of hell. It's just constant fighting. Just constant. Which is, I don't know, maybe. I don't think there is a good option when it comes to hell.
But a little computer.
Yeah, we got one of the podcasts mascots in here, Allie.
Little girl, she knew her wife. Yeah, look at her. All up on her like move. Yeah.
Allie's just wagging that tail. I'm feeling the draft from that tail over here.
Yeah. He's a happy dog. Just a happy dog. You can make it. Look at it.
So yeah, I mean,
Look at her. Look at her like, eat it.
back to the La Llorona. See, I looked it up. I wonder if she'll actually attack people, because they made a movie about La Llorona, and it sucked. And she tried to kill people in the movie, which I don't think happened if you actually do see her.
I have some different states where they say she does
No, let's hit it.
Asian Catholic. So in Mexico, where the legend originated, and it's Maria drowned the children of the river. Wait, no, I'm sorry. New Mexico. When she appears to you, she's the guardian of warning, sir, if you have warnings of that happen. When she appears before flood, she sometimes be punished as adulterers or drunks, and she walks on the Rio Grande. In Texas, she's seen on the highway, she's seen at the Florida River. She appears soaked barefoot and her face is hidden. And she's often seen after storms. This is in California. Mission Arrogance, which is I'm not sure that. But she appears near old water basins, and she is associated with mothers separated from children during colonization, which, if you've heard in some legends, you know that parents and grandparents for generations have told their kids, don't go out at night after dark, you better be your ass in the town.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what's character? Because she's there too.
Central America is
Guatemala, stuff like that. Honduras.
yeah.
Well, she appears as the Sylvanas, and she's a puncher of bad men. She protects children. She appears in fields, rivers, and jungles, and sometimes she has full of face. Which, I mean, that would be a lie. I don't know. I mean, I guess it could.
Shit, what?
She has like a skull off the face.
Oh, there's some. I think that's another legend.
Where's the Caribbean? What is that?
Down in by just south of Miami, north of Cuba, ain't it?
Like it is.
Well, it just says that she wanders the beaches for a hike of the ground, and she appears. So,
Yeah.
Way off.
that she
The Caribbean is Cuba, Dominican Republic, Jamaica,
Yeah.
stuff like that.
that whole old map of Mexico. Jesus appears everywhere.
Well, the Caribbean is way far away from Mexico.
Yeah.
No, well,
Wow.
no. Cancun is all by Mexico, and it's literally Oxia, Elsa.
Oh shit.
It's not that, like, Havana is supposedly, and I could be totally wrong, this is all what's going around. But, like, Havana,
But it's way off.
okay,
Across the Gulf of Mexico.
well, Mexico goes, shit, I'm getting a phone call.
Technically, the Gulf of Mexico is connected to the Caribbean.
Here, on my, shit, I got a phone call.
And you know, if she isn't working out,
Yeah. Hello. Hello. The loads you're dropping? Yeah, that's fine. Just park it with our other trailer.
Okay, that's part out.
Yeah, just park it with our other trailer, and I'll tell the driver that it had a lock on it. Do you have any seals with you? Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I'll let somebody know.
Did that sound?
Ah,
The magic dust.
what is it?
She's breathing heavy in the mic, making fun of how I breathe.
Oh,
And she's looking at me while she does it. So yeah, we made him cut the path part out because somebody took a phone call.
I'm sorry, man. It's work.
I thought it was the boss boss, and when you looked at me, I'm like, don't you even think about it.
No, but I do have to have you do something on your way home tonight or in the morning.
What the hell? I'm off the clock, man.
Me too. And that's it, but in order.
Put close that a sip of coffee in our mouth, and I did. So yeah, that is the curse of La Llorona. So everyone going to the creek at night to swim, watch yourselves. You see somebody in a white dress and say, how do you say it, Spanish?
Donde vas mi hijo?
You hear that? Run. And dudes, I know it's a chick in a white dress by the creek. It doesn't mean shit. Run away. Don't be that guy.
It goes for white people too. Just don't investigate it. Just,
I have had that thought while driving down the highway before, because I've seen women walking down the road wearing next to nothing, and I'm like, oh, no. It's a horror movie star.
yep.
And then I did one time when I was in Birmingham, it was 2 a.m., and there was a woman running topless down the highway.
Now that's sketchy. If she's running, there might be something wrong, but it's fucked up.
There was nobody. She was in the middle of the interstate,
Running?
running,
She was in from
bouncing. Everything was bouncing.
plastic from that. Or, yeah, I drove.
She would have had to come from the wood line to the middle of the interstate. She would have had to cross one of the interstates to get where she was.
It's wild, like, I'm not finna pick up the hitchhiker.
No.
But then you think, hey, what if I was in that situation and I really needed somebody? But you can't blame them. It's not like, this world's gone to shit. You
Like,
can't trust somebody.
The serial killers in the 70s and 80s ruined picking up hitchhikers.
Do you remember the other day that I was telling you there was a man that was a serial killer and lived a perfectly normal life? He's a truck driver from fucking Alabama.
I did not get that part.
Yes. No, I found it the other day and I cannot remember where I found it on. But it was the truck driver that went on a killing spree, and like his kid was like, his daughter was like grown before I was come out, and she was like, she lived a perfectly normal childhood. She thought the world of her dad. He was a great guy. To come out, he was a serial killer and was killing women. All across. He was OTR.
Oh my god.
How do you be a serial killer into women, but you have a shot and the girl?
You live a normal life after that. Well,
Yep.
there was a serial killer from the 80s, I believe. I'm gonna push this. I can't remember if it was BTK. Which it could have been BTK.
MVK.
Huh?
MVK. No, but it's MVK.
Or Gun Randy. But no, I can't remember. And I want to say Fear originally, which that could be BTK. But one of them got away with the murders and stayed silent for 25 years. Did not move an inch. But when they thought they had evidence on one of those murders and thought they had a suspect, instead of that guy taking the fall, he called them and said, I'm that guy. He would not let someone else take the fall for it. So he came out of hiding and said, I did that.
You know, so, they have found, DNA evidence from a shawl from Jack the Ripper. They're about to pinpoint that one too.
I heard that.
It's led them to believe it was Aaron Kozminski, a Polish-Jewish immigrant.
Was he a staple of the community?
I have no idea. That just something pinged in my head when we were talking about serial killers, and I remember reading that they had found actual DNA evidence of Jack the Ripper.
That's crazy. How many victims checked with that?
Oh. Hold on. But damn. It's from the 1800s. I didn't realize that. I thought it was early 1900s.
I thought it was 1700s.
He killed at least 5 women.
He was so iconic because of how he did it.
It's not definitely Madden.
Descendants of 1888.
What?
Yeah.
That was in London.
That's wild.
That's where Whitechapel got their name from. I didn't know that until a couple years ago.
Oh.
The death metal, shit, I don't know what kind of music they're metal devil. Got their name from that. Because it was, the area was called Whitechapel.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, it's all crazy stuff. Like, what would you guys do if you got a letter from a lawyer, not the bad kind, but a letter saying, this firm has been around for so many years, and as soon as you turn a certain age, we're supposed to get this letter. And the letter was someone you didn't recognize, but it was someone down your family lineage, and they said, I was Jack the Ripper. Would y'all tell anybody?
Hell yeah. Yeah, he did now.
I don't know. I mean, remember Dahmer? Did y'all know Jeffrey Dahmer had a little brother?
No.
I didn't know that until that TV show came out. He had a little brother and he changed his fucking name. Well, nobody knows who he is.
I don't blame him.
Yeah,
I wouldn't want to be private.
like he did not want any of that.
Mm.
Like I don't think the people that made the TV show know who he is now.
Wow. And good for him. I wouldn't want to be out either.
I don't know. Like that's just, I think that's, you know how Netflix is doing for those TV shows about Ed Gein and Dahmer? I think Bundy is the next one. I think
He was the womanizer, wasn't
Bundy?
he? Yeah. He was the womanizer.
What else was there?
Then worried he could get he never really attracted.
Yeah.
But
He was very smooth. That's how he
Yeah.
got. That's how he did so many of them.
they made a movie that
That was a terrible movie. I've seen that. But yeah, he was. Yeah, I think he would put his arm in a sling and then walk up to them at the beach and say, "Can you help me get myself up down?" But he was just very. There was a story I heard years ago. It was a woman had gone on a date with Bundy before all that came out. It was in the 80s, I think. She went on a date with him, and she did not like how it was going. So she went to the bathroom, and then she's like, "I've got to get out of here." So she used the payphone and called her friend to come get her, and she snuck out the bathroom window because she would have had to walk right by him to get out.
Oh wow.
So she snuck out the window, got picked up, and left. And a few weeks or a few months later or something like that, she seen him on the news where he got arrested. And she recognized him, and she's like, "That face he's making, that's not his real face." So she saw the killer face,
Yeah.
the hunted face. She was being hunted the whole time. She saw that face. Very few people ever saw the actual face, but she said that's not what he looks like in private. He looks way different. So he had a whole persona and a face and everything. That's creepy as hell to me.
Yeah. How did you change your face?
Like, I guess it's like a facial expression.
How do you carry your
Yeah, like a look in your eyes too. Like he had a whole different look.
like a demeanor with it?
And
Oh my gosh.
I don't know. He just smiled a lot in public. Are you guys not cold?
No. No, I don't want to like it.
God,
Thanks, freezing.
not freezing, but
Good way offer you look once it right.
no, I will fall asleep and start snoring my ass off on this podcast.
How did you but oh my gosh, so cool. I know.
What am I hearing? At the third party?
Yes.
Callie's getting mad that you're not petting her.
You
did not.
You sit in there.
She's like, "Don't stop."
They're so sassy. They're so satin on.
Doggy body. She's a little princess.
Mm,
This park house with his litter.
that's like my dog. It's like I don't have an apartment. My dog does. I'm just
Yeah.
lucky enough to have a bed.
Right. This worked out. Not worked out.
I'm in her seat right now.
I know too. This
Yeah.
don't have she wherever she's comfortable with her. She'll even get mad at Victoria if Victoria's sitting here and she can't sit up here.
Uh-huh.
And as soon as she gets up, she's getting her fucking seat and then looking at it like, ha.
Nia does that when I go to the bathroom. I'll come back out, and on the couch in my spot is that dog.
Yeah.
And I'll threaten to sit on her. She won't move. I have to literally start sitting on my dog to get her to move out of my seat.
Yeah, she don't like being like, she's like, she wants love, but on her own terms. So if like, you act like you're gonna sit down next to her, it's not okay. She's getting up. If you even touch her with your toes on, she's gonna get up.
Yeah.
She gets pissed.
Like, I am relaxing here.
Yeah.
So yeah, we need to just change the name of our podcast to ADD.
Right.
Since we get so sidetracked.
Ooh, about you.
Like, we went from La Llorona giving the whole backstory on her to serial killers, and then to princess dogs that we currently own.
Falling about you. Yeah.
And this whole time I've been popping my damn ankle. I can hear it through the mic. So yeah, I mean, you guys listening right now, which, by the way, guys, we are almost at 500 subs on here, which is so damn cool. Like, we were talking about it, we did not think it was going to happen, like, we're going to start catching traction that fast.
Right.
Like, it's happening fast now.
Posting some cool pictures along the way through.
Yeah. Yeah. And we're still working on the studio. We were supposed to get to it tonight, but we got sidetracked, which is
Very easily in here.
very...
Recently, I did get that though.
We didn't start that. I never even turned the damn camera on. I just had a film.
Well, we still have, what, one more episode we're on to do? No, this is, okay.
Well, the YouTube live.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we went live on TikTok. But go find us on TikTok with Paranormal.bound. So Paranormal.bound on TikTok, and of course Paranormal Bound podcast on YouTube. And what are we on Facebook? Paranormal Bound on Facebook. And we are working on the studio. It's gonna be nice and pretty in there. And we're gonna deck it out, and not sure it's gonna look immaculate on camera. We'll make it through it does.
I sure hope so. I can get the perfect tapestry and make sure we get the perfect lights. And
You gotta order that sign, food.
Yeah, we're gonna get a neon sign, Paranormal Bound logo behind us. It's gonna be fucking sweet.
Right.
Like, it's gonna be the tits.
Yes.
It's gonna be the tits. Yeah, I wish we had the camera on right now, because Callie is just,
Living her best life.
she's living her best life. She is just full on her back, paws up in the air, not taking no for an answer, like she'll just rubbing her belly.
You know, if everyone could just subscribe, share, like, and tell everybody that you know about our podcast, and I think he'd quit his job and get, pay my whole
You just went there, didn't you?
How much you did?
You just went there. Yes, I have a cougar fetish.
Well, get a figure that can fund all of us at least.
Sugar mama. So any sugar mama out there,
It's
no,
pretty.
no, I ain't looking for that social security check. It's not that deep.
I mean, I think
But I mean,
Does he have a hard acre?
if there's any cougars listening that lives at the villages in Florida, hit me up, just let you. Can't even cover your mouth. I felt that from here. We're across the room, and I felt fiddle hit my leg just now. You just gave me whatever sickness you're gonna have or do have.
I live this way.
I see that for you.
I don't think I'm fucking. I get that way. I think it's gonna, not fucking cigarettes anymore.
Get all of it out. Like, you're probably gonna cough up everything over the next few weeks.
Dude, she looked at me earlier and she said, "So I read it takes 4 to 6 weeks for me to stop acting like a bitch."
I mean, Rachel over here just holding on for dear life for the hurricane of no nicotine going through.
I couldn't do it.
I mean, we're gonna have to do it at some point. It's gonna kill us.
I know.
So, it's coming.
You're right.
And we work together, so we're both gonna know it.
Yeah. We're gonna hate each other.
You're just gonna be like, "Hey, I need you to go to the new Tasman." I'm gonna be like, "Listen here, the fuck no." Like, it's just gonna go off.
Gonna burn into a good thought. We all kind of put something at the time.
No, we gotta do it in increments.
For sure.
Well, I'm sorry. Then I'm not very good at it. I can do it, you can do it, but get it together.